today is my last appointment for my baby, and I am super excited. Today is Friday, June the 9th. My appointment is at 9:45. The time is currently 9:24. I'm on the highway headed there now. I am super uber excited. Like, you guys do not understand how excited I am that this is my last appointment. Next Friday is my scheduled C-section. I have my C-section scheduled at the hospital across the street from my doctor's office at 5 a.m. on Friday, June the 16th. So I cannot wait. Hopefully nothing changes from the time that I leave the doctor's office to next Friday. Fingers crossed. I'm really wanting to deliver on the 16th, but if they want to take him earlier in between now and then, that's also fine. But I'm really holding out for the 16th. You never know what could happen. Last visit, my blood pressure, it was slightly elevated, but that's just because I had got upset about something at work, because I leave work and go straight to my appointments on Fridays. I just got off work again at 7, so you know, when you have things on your mind and you go to the doctor's office, it's never good. So hopefully today everything is cool. I tried to have a good calm day today, so my blood pressure wasn't elevated and the baby was fine. I just got off work and just went and had my pregnancy favorite, some salad and some apple juice. And so hopefully everything works out fine and perfect. I will update you guys as I leave the doctor's office. They didn't say that we were doing anything special today. Of course, when you get to this point, there's really not any more testing to do unless something's wrong. So I'll probably go in here, do the regular routine. You guys know the routine. Go in, do your urine, your blood pressure, and the doctor measures your belly and check the baby's heart rate, and you're good to go. So I'm pretty sure that's just how this appointment is going to go. At my doctor's office, they don't really check to see if you dilated unless it's something that you request. They do if you're trying to, if you start having contractions, or if you lost your mucus plug, or if you just feel like the baby is just trying to come on its own. Then of course, if you tell them that, they'll check you. But even, they explain to you there, they don't like to keep going in checking you just because they don't want anything to happen, and they don't like to go ahead and break your water. They want you to get to full term so that you can have a healthy baby. So that is one thing that I do like about my doctor's office, because I know some doctor's offices, they just check you. They'll be like, okay, you're 36 weeks, let's check and see if you dilated. You're 37 weeks, let's check and see if you dilated. And I understand why, that's a lot to be. I mean, it's an opening down there, so it's a lot. You could be passing something back and forth. The more you check, you could be doing something. Let the baby just stay as long, let the baby stay as long as the baby wants to stay. And then, when the baby decides that it starts showing you signs that it's time for it to come out, then you let it come out. But other than that, that is it. I'm almost at my appointment. It's a couple of cities away from where I stay. I love this doctor's office. This is the same doctor's office that delivered my daughter 8 years ago. My mom went to this same doctor when she was having all her OBGYN work done. She still goes to this doctor, but her favorite doctor, she followed from the local health department to this doctor's office when she was young. And that's how I got hooked on to this OBGYN office, because my mom absolutely adores them. And I give them the highest rating ever. If you guys are in North Carolina and you are looking for a nice doctor, I recommend going to this doctor. I won't say it out loud just for privacy issues, but if you stay in North Carolina and you ever want to know, you can find a way to, you can find me on Instagram and we can private message, and I will let you know the name of the doctor's office. But anyways, almost here. Again, I'm super excited. No changes other than I've been having a lot of discharge for the past 2 days. Like, I'll be at work and I have to go to the bathroom about almost every 30 to 45 minutes. And then when I go to the bathroom, it's not a lot. It's just literally like, just to say that I went, it's just like a little sprinkle. But when I check TMI, when I check my panties, I do have white discharge, and it's like a lot. It's like a thick white discharge. And I looked it up. They said it's normal, and it's your mucus thinning out. I don't have any blood with it. I thought once when I wiped I had blood, but once I wiped again I didn't see anything. So I've been having contractions at work. That's because I work at night, so of course I can expect that because I'm sitting in a chair all night, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I know every time I do my updates I tell you guys about me sitting in that chair, but you guys just don't understand. Like, sitting in that computer chair all night long for 8 hours, it's ridiculous. And then I process, like, what you guys go to the doctor's office for, all of your testing and urine cups and stuff, I process that all night. So all night I'm constantly this is my desk, and I'm constantly having to reach like this to put something up, and I have 3 shelves in front of me that I'm using to hold specimens. So the first shelf is right here, then the next shelf is here, and the next shelf is on the very top, and I have to reach on the very top very often throughout the night. So all of that stretching and pulling really puts a strain on my back and my body. So I am so happy that this pregnancy is coming to an end, if you guys cannot tell already. But I'm pulling up at my doctor's office now. So if I can catch a little bit of film in there, I'm going to try. If not, I'll be back to you guys when I come back out and let you know whatever the verdict is. If we're waiting till next Friday, or if an opening pops open, or what we're going to do. All right, see you soon. So you guys, I'm inside the doctor's office. Guess who is 2 centimeters dilated? Me. After I just told you guys that I was trying to hold out till Friday. And the baby's head, he said, is literally sitting there. Just sitting there. But at the beginning of my pregnancy, I had a complication, which I'm going to tell you about when I get back in the car. I can't talk too loud in here. But I recorded some of the audio between me and the doctor so you guys can hear, which I will insert somewhere in this video. So, looks like baby may be here a little earlier than we thought.
Wow, that head is low. It is low. Golly. It is.
I can feel them too.
So, okay.
You doing something, baby? You want me to help you out, sweetie?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I might need that. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Let me tell you what you do. If you start having contractions, you go to labor and delivery.
Okay.
Because this head's low enough.
Okay.
That
Hi you guys, so first and foremost I do want to apologize for this video being dark. I do realize that some of you may not be able to see me. I'm going to try to adjust the brightness, but I am currently in the car actually headed to work. I decided to record this video now because I realized after my appointment I kind of just cut off the video and didn't really come back and finish everything because I had a lot on my mind after my appointment, and my appointment did not go the way as I thought it was going to go. So I had to get a lot of things together, and I just kind of laid down after a while and just fell asleep until it was time for me to get up for work, just to kind of ease my mind. So earlier from my appointment, I found out that I am dilated 2 centimeters. And of course my C-section was scheduled for the Friday coming up next Friday, because today is Friday June 16th at 5 a.m. my C-section was scheduled. Today, because I went in complaining with a lot of back pain, and I told him about the discharge that I had been having, he let me know that that was my cervix that was thinning out, and the back pain that I was having was from me dilating and having contractions. So he checks me and he let me know the baby's head, you know, it's really, really low. As low as it is sitting, he doesn't expect me to make it till Friday. So with that being said, he actually gave me a challenge, because today was supposed to actually be my last appointment until next Friday. So my doctor actually dared me to try to make it without having the baby to Monday, and he rescheduled me an appointment Monday morning to go back to the office and check and see where I am, and if I'm any further, then we'll be having the baby Monday, because he will admit me straight from there until across the street to the hospital. So everything is up in the air right now. It's just a, I guess you say, give and take as far as what's going to happen at this stage. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm not, you know, this is my second child, so I'm not scared of giving birth. I'm more so just upset that I couldn't make it to my due date, because I had other things planned throughout the week that I needed to take care of as the days go by. So that's the one thing that's kind of got me upset. Also, I just really wanted my son to be born on June 16th. It was a reason that I had behind it. I had this whole thing planned out, so I have to kind of go through and just go with whatever God is, you know, God is wanting. I can't stop God's plans, so I just have to go through and see what happens. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. My next video may be me telling you guys that I am in labor. He did tell me if I start to have contractions and my contractions become by the hour and they are within short distance of each other, then I need to get straight to the hospital, because of the simple fact that I am having a C-section. I need to be able to get straight to the hospital, and they need to be able to numb me from the waist down before I get too far along with being dilated. So hopefully with me going to work, my job, I'm right here by a hospital, and I work also for a lab, and we actually have a plane that comes through. I would probably go outside and ask the man to drop me off at the hospital, but no, I work right here by the hospital, and I have some wonderful co-workers that I know would make sure that I get there in time and everything is fine and straight. But hopefully everything will be fine. I don't know what day now my baby is gonna be born, so I can't even have a countdown for you guys. We're just waiting. My daughter is uber excited. I let her know today that it could be earlier, and she's expecting him to be here tomorrow. She's like, I'm going to sleep, I'm gonna wake up, because tomorrow my brother's gonna be here. So we had this long talk, and I had to let her know he could still probably not come until Friday. We don't know, but fingers crossed. You never know what could happen till then. At this point, I am just over my worries and fears that I was having earlier, and I'm just gonna accept whatever God allows, and just whenever this baby gets here, the baby will just be here. I have all of his bags packed. I still needed a few more items for my bag, so hopefully when I get off work this morning, I'll be able to run to Target or Walmart and finish up those things and put my bag in the car. And I still need to, well, because I had already packed his bags and half of my bag about 2 weeks ago, so I need to rewash some of my clothes, because my my pajama gown and my yoga pants and t-shirt that I'm wearing home, I need to wash, and I need to make sure that I have everything else clean. But the baby stuff is all done, so we're just waiting on these contractions. So if I start having contractions, I'll film for you guys, and I'll film on my way to the hospital, and whatever happens from now until this point. So you guys look out for those videos, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully. Well, I can't even say that. I was gonna say hopefully Friday with the baby, but we'll see you soon. Me, baby, and big sis. You guys have a good night. Bye.